Today marks 1 year since the deadly tour bus crash in Pembroke, a tragedy that left 5 people dead and dozens more injured. News 4's Trina Catterson takes a look back.
This afternoon on I-90 in the town of Pembroke, an absolute tragedy took place.
This is probably the most trauma patients we've had from one incident in my career here in Buffalo.
365 days ago, a tour bus carrying dozens of people was heading east on the thruway, returning to New York City from a trip to Niagara Falls. Near Pembroke, the bus lost control, went into the median, and turned over into a ditch on the side of the road.
There were multiple ejections, there are multiple people trapped, and there's multiple fatalities, and this includes children as well. 5
lives were lost that day, and every single person on board had some level of injury.
Usually it's just the normal one person at a time call. I mean, I've taken minor bus accidents with, a few kids on it, but nothing serious.
What followed was a mass casualty response, with first responders racing to get victims out and hospitals across Western New York preparing for an influx of patients. Over 20 of the 54 patients were transferred to ECMC to receive treatment. ECMC Emergency Department attending physician Joe Innes was on scene and recalled the chaos.
Helicopters lined up in the median. There were vehicles down both sides of the interstate, driving the wrong way up the interstate to get there. I haven't seen a response like that, I think, ever, honestly, in my career.
The tragedy presented a unique challenge for medical staff.
A lot of the patients did not speak English primarily, were not from here, so they were far from home. They did not speak the language. And this was not just a simple vehicle crash, this was a true tragedy.
What stands out 1 year later is the shared purpose that brought so many people together in the face of tragedy. From first responders on the scene to hospitals across Western New York, everyone had the same goal: to save lives and care for the people who needed them most.
I saw people I haven't seen in years, people I've worked with in hospitals who are also first responders in a volunteer capacity. There were paid agencies, volunteer agencies, every police agency you could imagine. People who don't work together on a day-to-day, but somehow, in that kind of scene, it all just works.
The driver of the bus, Ben Shao, has since pleaded guilty to 5 counts of criminally negligent homicide. He is set to be sentenced in September. Reporting, Trina Catterson, News 4.